I've been lucky to experience two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play this football game in the National Football League. Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes are simply electrifying. Put butts in the seats, win championships, win MVPs. Two of the best. But who's better? Let's find out. Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play this game, arguably top 3. Career stats: 71,940 passing yards, 539 touchdowns, and a 96.5 passer rating. His best season came in 2013, winning an MVP and taking a trip to the Super Bowl, throwing for 5,477 yards, 55 touchdowns, and had a 115.1 passer rating. NFL's best quarterback to date and legend Patrick Mahomes. So far, his career stats stand at 28,424 passing yards, 219 passing touchdowns, and a 103 passer rating. His best season came in 2018, first season starting, 5,097 passing yards, 50 passing touchdowns, and a 113.8 passer rating. Also won MVP this year. No stranger to Peyton Manning when it comes to accolades. 14-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 1-time Super Bowl MVP, 5-time NFL MVP, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, and 7-time First Team All-Pro. Excellent start to Pat Mahomes' career. 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL MVP, and 1-time Offensive Player of the Year. Mind you, Patrick Mahomes has only spent 6 or 7 years in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. Strengths in Peyton's game: arm strength out of this world. Accuracy puts the ball on the money, and his IQ was one of the best we have ever seen. Wasn't the most athletic person, but used his IQ. When it comes to weaknesses, his athleticism wasn't the greatest. Always knew how to use his body, use his mind, and use his arm. Had some rough years when it came to picks, but for the most part, don't really turn the ball over too crazy. Strengths in Patrick Mahomes' game: extremely awesome, one of the greatest playmakers we have ever seen, will make something out of nothing. Arm strength, one of the greatest we ever seen. Strong arm, and his accuracy is very top tier. Can throw on a run and do whatever you need. Weaknesses: honestly just holds the ball too long, which can result in picks and sacks and fumbles, but that doesn't happen too often for him. When it comes to these two legends, who has the bigger impact? Meaning, when they got to their teams, what did they do for their teams? Where did they take their teams? I really feel like it's a tie on this one. Because if we're talking about Patrick Mahomes going to the Chiefs, gave them 3 Super Bowls. Chiefs were not known to be a Super Bowl contending team. Were a very decent playoff team, but were not known to be the juggernauts until Patrick Mahomes got there. The Colts and the Broncos were both brought up also by Manning, but especially the Colts weren't known to be a juggernaut. When it comes to production, it is tight once again. Peyton Manning, 2 different teams, won a ring with both, which is extremely hard to do in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, can do the exact same thing, and which gives him a slight edge is his mobility. He can get out of the pocket and extend plays for so long. Both have brought Super Bowls to their teams. I mean, what more can you ask? Patrick Mahomes, I am going to give the nod for his production because he has done this at a very high rate. 7 seasons, 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 MVPs. Excellent. Guys, when it comes to skill sets, we're going to break it down and we're going to talk about it. We're going to take all emotion out of it. When it comes to skill sets, I personally feel like Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback to ever play this football game. When it comes to skill sets, the reason I'm saying that is he can do everything, and there's not really a weakness in Patrick Mahomes' game. If you think about it, I said hold the ball too long. Yes, he holds the ball too long sometimes, but most of the time, 80% of the time, he makes a play. I feel like Peyton Manning's IQ gives him the reputation that he has in his arm strength. He's a very smart quarterback and isn't very athletic, but knows how to use his brain. But Patrick Mahomes have a brain, have legs, and can throw on the run, can do everything. Can run for a first down, can run for a touchdown. Just every single thing you want in a quarterback. Guys, who's simply the better quarterback? Let's lock in. Comment down below and why. Comment down below who you think the best. Prime Peyton Manning or Patrick Mahomes. Comment down below. Get involved. Subscribe. Let the world know your take. When it comes down to Patrick, 7 seasons, 3 Super Bowls, 2 regular season MVPs. Peyton Manning, 1 Super Bowl with the Indianapolis Colts and 1 Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, winning 5 regular season MVPs. 2 of the greatest to ever play this game. But who's better? Who's simply the better quarterback? I'm going to give you my pick, and you give me yours. Let's go. Guys, I believe Patrick Mahomes is the better player. It is no shot to Peyton Manning. I think Patrick Mahomes is actually the second best NFL quarterback I have ever seen come in this league. When you're looking at Patrick Mahomes, he has everything that you need. He can throw on the run, make the hard throws, shows up in the playoffs, isn't scared of pressure at all, wins, has 3 Super Bowls in 7 seasons with 2 MVPs. Listen to me, guys, 7 seasons, and if you're just using your eyes, who's really better than this dude? If you go in the lab and you ask them to build you a perfect quarterback, this is as close as it gets. Patrick Mahomes.